the most expensive abandoned supercar in the world, a multi-million-dollar Ferrari covered in dust, a Lamborghini slowly overtaken by nature, a Bugatti forgotten in a garage. These aren't scenes from a post-apocalyptic film. This is the strange, real-world fate of some of the most valuable supercars ever built. Welcome to the most expensive abandoned supercars in the world, where we'll uncover rare automotive treasures left to rot. Cars that most would give anything to own, neglected by those who once had it all. Across the globe, from underground Tokyo parking lots to dusty Dubai, impound yards and forgotten London warehouses, supercars worth tens of millions sit abandoned. Their stories are as fascinating as the vehicles themselves. Today, we'll explore the most valuable examples ever discovered, the shocking reasons they were left behind, and the incredible tales of those rescued from their dusty tombs. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into the world's most extraordinary cars. Segment 1. The Dubai Phenomenon. Our journey begins in Dubai, a city synonymous with luxury, where abandoned high-end cars are so common they created their own urban legend. In 2011, a $1.6 million Ferrari Enzo, one of only 399 ever made, was found gathering dust in a police impound lot. The owner, facing debts and strict UAE laws on unpaid loans, fled the country to avoid prison, leaving behind this masterpiece. The Enzo, with its V12 engine and carbon fiber body, sat silent for years, deteriorating under the relentless desert sun. What made this so shocking was its rarity. Ferrari built these to honor their founder, and each was customized for its owner. After years of legal wrangling, the car was auctioned for around $1.1 million, a relative bargain considering pristine examples now fetch over $3 million. But the Enzo wasn't alone. A Mercedes SLR McLaren, a Lamborghini Murcielago, and countless Porsches, BMWs, and Bentleys suffered similar fates. Why? When the 2008 financial crisis struck, many expats in Dubai faced financial ruin. At the time, defaulting on loans could mean jail. Rather than risk prison, many abandoned their possessions overnight, including their prized cars. Today, these car graveyards have become eerie tourist spots, attracting enthusiasts eager to witness this bizarre collision of extreme wealth and abandonment. Segment 2. The Ferrari collection of Brunei. Next, we head to Brunei, home to perhaps the most valuable collection of abandoned supercars in history. Prince Jeffrey Bolkiah, brother of the Sultan of Brunei, spent billions during the 80s and 90s amassing one of the world's largest car collections. His hoard reportedly included around 450 Ferraris, among them custom models built exclusively for the royal family. The collection featured several ultra-rare Ferrari FX models, unique cars based on the Testarossa with a special F1-developed transmission. When Prince Jeffrey fell from favor in the late 90s due to financial scandals, hundreds of these cars were abandoned in warehouses across Brunei. Those who glimpsed these storage facilities described scenes straight out of a dystopian film. Dozens of Ferrari F40s and F50s collecting dust, custom Bentleys with cracked leather, and gold-plated Rolls-Royces decaying in the tropical humidity. The tragedy isn't just the value, though conservative estimates place it at over $2.5 billion, but the uniqueness of these cars. Many were coach-built one-offs with experimental features never seen again. The tropical climate has taken a heavy toll. Rubber seals degrade, engines seize, and electronics fail. Some of these vehicles, crafted as one-of-a-kind masterpieces, may now be beyond saving. Segment 3. The Forgotten Bugatti. One of the most famous abandoned supercar stories is the forgotten Bugatti, unearthed in a British barn in 2009. A 1937 Bugatti Type 57S Adelante, one of just 17 ever built, lay untouched for nearly 50 years before being discovered after its owner's passing. Dr. Harold Kerr had purchased it in 1955 for £895, roughly $25,000 today, and parked it in his garage in the early 60s. Decades later, relatives clearing his estate found the dust-covered car, its 3.3-liter supercharged engine intact, its elegant body remarkably preserved. This wasn't just any Bugatti. It once belonged to Earl Howe, the famed racing driver and president of the British Racing Drivers Club. When it was auctioned in Paris, it fetched $4.4 million in unrestored condition. Experts estimate its fully restored value at over $10 million. Such discoveries captivate collectors as they offer a rare, unaltered glimpse into automotive history. For some owners like Dr. Kerr, passion simply faded. Others face hardships or personal reasons that left these treasures forgotten. Barn finds like this have created a thriving subculture, with enthusiasts chasing rumors of hidden gems worldwide. CGN4, the Yakuza connection. In Japan, another type of supercar abandonment emerged in the early 2000s, tied to the country's notorious Yakuza crime syndicates. As law enforcement intensified crackdowns, many gang members sought to avoid drawing attention. Their high-profile supercars became liabilities. In Tokyo and Osaka, underground parking structures turned into accidental museums of forgotten exotics. Lamborghini Diablos, Ferrari 355s, and legendary Japanese models, like the Toyota 2000 GT, stuck gathering dust, some with barely a few hundred miles on the odometer. One notable case involved a Lamborghini Countach Anniversary Edition, one of only 657 produced, left untouched for over 15 years, its paint yellowed, tires flat, and interior ruined by humidity. Unlike Dubai's impounded cars, many Japanese examples exist in legal limbo. Owners vanished, some imprisoned, while unpaid parking fees accumulated, sometimes exceeding the car's value. Urban explorers describe eerie scenes, dark, forgotten garages filled with once vibrant cars muted by dust and decay. These relics reflect Japan's economic boom and bust of the late 80s and early 90s. When fortunes collapsed, symbols of excess like these supercars were left behind. Too costly to maintain, too difficult to discreetly sell. Today, a few are being reclaimed by enthusiasts willing to tackle the legal and mechanical hurdles of bringing these machines back to life. CGMN5, the abandoned EV Lake Cheyenne and China. Finally, we turn to China, where rapid economic growth has spawned both staggering wealth and equally dramatic downfalls. In 2011, authorities uncovered a collection of over 200 luxury cars in an underground garage in Dongguan, a manufacturing city in southern China. The lineup included Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Bentleys, and even a rare Maybach 62S. The fleet belonged to a real estate tycoon who fled the country amid corruption allegations. Rather than risk liquidating his assets and attracting attention, he left everything behind. In many fast-growing economies, luxury cars aren't just status symbols. They function as alternative investments or liquid assets. When scandal hits, these assets become dangerous, leading to abandoned supercar graveyards. Unlike other cases, many of these vehicles were seized by authorities and later auctioned, some at a fraction of their market value. Restorers who acquired cars from the Dongguan collection reported mixed outcomes. Some cars needed only basic servicing. Others, wrecked by neglect and humidity, were beyond economical repair. A handful of these vehicles now reside in collections worldwide, with their unusual histories adding mystique to their value. These stories reveal more than forgotten machines. They offer a glimpse into human nature, shifting fortunes, and our complicated relationship with material wealth. To car enthusiasts, these abandoned supercars are tragedies. To collectors, they're rare opportunities. And to philosophers, they're a reminder of how easily excess can be discarded. One thing's for sure, as long as supercars symbolize power, wealth, and prestige, some will inevitably be abandoned when fortunes fade. The next time you dream of owning a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, remember, these machines demand care and responsibility. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into abandoned supercars, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more incredible automotive stories. Which abandoned car stories shocked you most? Drop your thoughts in the comments and share this video with fellow enthusiasts. Until next time, remember, every car has a story, even the ones gathering dust in forgotten corners of the world.